This is a recording of how to invoice a client for Look Good Naked. First thing you want to do is go on our MindBody website and log in with your account. After you've logged in, you want to go to the Retail tab. I have written out instructions here and we can follow these instructions. Click on the Retail tab here. Then you want to look for the client in this field. Right now we're doing an invoice for Jamie Chan. So I'm gonna type it in. Here she comes up. After you have the client pulled up here, you want to go to the Dropbox folder 2014 invoice plus receipts, which is here. This is the folder 2014 invoice and receipts. You want to look for what Jamie paid for before. So look for an invoice with the name Jamie Chan here. I'm just going to use this function. And here it is. The last time she bought a 10 private session with head trainer. This head trainer is important because we have several levels of trainer. We have head trainers and we have elite trainers. Most of the time, the client's going to buy the same package, so this is important to note. So now that we know what package Jamie bought, we're going to put it in here. So that's so what that is here is find out what the client paid for before, which is 10 private sessions with head trainer, then select corresponding package here, add item and select service, which is here, add item, select service. So we're gonna go personal training because this is personal training. Then it's 10 private sessions with head trainer, which is exactly this. Then you want to see if the price is the same as what the client paid for before. So this is 8,500. This is 10 sessions, which is 10 session counts right here. Quantity, she's just buying one package, and duration, most of the time you don't have to touch. Then you have to add item here, and it will add this item into the client's ticket. After the item's added, if he or she wants to buy something else, then you select again here and you add it until everything's in. After the item's added, then you select the payment method. So if the client's paid for cash already, if the client has already paid, then you click on cash. Most of the time, the client has to be invoiced before they'll pay. And if that's the case, then we will put this invoice on account first, and then the client will have to settle the account later. So this is definitely the case now. So we're going to click on account. Then what you want to do is create an invoice. If there's a note in here, then you can put the note in here. To create the invoice, then you go save and print invoice. And this is the invoice. The way you extract this is you click on print this invoice, and this invoice will be saved somewhere on your computer. You want to look for this invoice, which will be in most likely your downloads folder. So here's the invoice that we just created. And you want to rename this invoice. To rename this invoice, the format is you go the invoice number, which is 2014. It starts with the year, underscore, and then you put in the sales ID, 1966 in this case. Then you underscore, and then you put the category. So in this case, it's personal training, which is PT, or there's also private group X, which is PGX. Most of the time, it's going to be personal training, unless I tell you. Then you just type in invoice. Then the client's name, in this case is Jamie Chan. Then you put in the status of the invoice. So right now it's unpaid, or you can put in paid by transfer or paid by check or however it's paid, and this is the name of the invoice. After that, you will put this newly named invoice in the same folder. So in the 2014 invoice plus receipts folder, and you just put it in here. So it's right here now. I'd like to put a color on it. I don't know if that's possible for you. Then what you want to do is email me and so right now email me the invoice. In the future, hopefully you can just email this invoice directly to the client. And that is it. Note that if you don't understand what I'm telling you, or if it's a technical problem with MindBody Online, you can go to their live chat function, which is under help, and then contact us. And right now it's under maintenance, but no, here we go, live chat with us. So if you click on this, they will ask you for your information, and then you can ask them questions. That's it. Thank you.